What's up, everyone? Solo recording today. Going to be showing you the lights, the buttons, the way they control, and everything else about the new Varg EX. Today, we're just kind of going over a little bit of the basics, talk about the headlights. Working in and near the end of the video, we will talk about how good the headlight is and show you a little bit of night footage. It's pretty good. I'll spoil it a little bit. It's pretty good. It's way better than I thought it was going to be. But quit talking and I'll show you the bike. Bam. So, got a big instrument cluster. Got the new phone. Ignore the fact that the shield's not around it. We're getting that coming. And that crazy button is an accessory kill button because in the US, for road legal, for some reason, it has to have a separate button. So, may as well address the elephant in the room. This is just simply tied to the this button. It's the exact same thing. Runs over here and runs through this little button terminal. There's a couple in here that are not plugged in because those go to the accessory dildo technology turn signals. Some people will get that reference and some people won't. But like I said, that's just tied in. Also, something privy to the US, got a nice lawn guy come and say hi with his big old diesel. Got a little horn button here, but in the setup video, the horn was supposed to go right down there, but no horn. It's because it's the phone. It's the phone. I'm assuming that it just meets the bare minimum regulations to be road legal. So that's all they did. You have, can you just stop blinking yellow for a minute? So you got a turn signal button here. Now, you kind of have to push in and then to the side. If you just push it once, it blinks 3 times. Boop, 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 and it stops. Just like some of the nicer normal cars. But if you push in and hold for about 1 full second, it will stay blinking. Come around the back. It is an integrated tail light. So, for some of you guys in the US, there will be an accessory little extender out here. You'll have the big dongles. So the fun thing is, that I found out, is that the accessory blinkers just completely remove this, and it's integrated in a way that when you plug in the turn signals, it takes away that light is not on at all. Brake light, tail light, turn signals, nothing. It's not on at all. Let's see if I can reach up here and it's okay. At night it's way better, but during the day it's adequate. It's fine. So, last button to address is the headlight. I don't know how I feel about the fact that the light's on all the time. You press it once and it's kind of like a passing light for a lot of street bikes. So, got a little high beam indicator. Just give it tap tap, but push and hold for a full second and bam, it stays on. So they say it's a 4,000 lumen headlight. There is nowhere online to say if it's just the high beam that's 4,000 or if it's the low beam that's combined to make 4,000. Who knows? I couldn't tell you and I don't know the answer, but I will tell you that it actually is pretty good. Way better than I was expecting. Go ahead and turn off the high beams, and I have no idea how to turn on hazards. I thought that was going to be a requirement based off of US vehicles. I cannot find any way to turn hazards on. Sorry. You will find that on US models, you will be required to be given the foot brake. If you request the handbrake, they will give you the handbrake in a box, and it will come with the foot brake on it. I'm okay with that because that just means I get extra parts, and ironically, most of this actually just exchanges out with a KTM, so I don't mind it at all. I got a lot of friends with KTM, so they can just have some spare parts. Oh, it's purple. time for an update. But that is the headlight taillight situation. It's pretty good. A lot of people, I've already taken the bolt off, so a lot of people wondering what it looks like. They hub, oh, let me back away from it a little bit. They hub the turn signals in through the headlight, and the taillight is the same. Actually, I will just go ahead and pause the video and we will return after I take these plastics off. And we're back, got the plastics off. So, like I was saying, it runs through this as a terminal. Look at that freaking wire. Oh, a little stick up. Man, look at that track. It just has little pop clips to hold it. Ugh. The fit and finish of this bike is just so freaking cool. But these are for your turn signals. You're gonna have one that works as brake light and then left and right turn signals. Cool little connectors, little pop caps. But I'm gonna put that back in a minute when I have both my hands. No, I got it. So when you plug these in, it actually just, it kills this. And I could show you the turn signals. Oh, I gotta go get them. These are actually the fronts, but these are without blinkers, but they just come with these little, I don't know if that's ever gonna focus. That's super hard to focus with, but it's just a little 2-wire plug, and it's got a directional plug in there. But yeah, you'd plug those in, and it would override on the front. In that headlight, you would plug these into the spot where those go. And something about the bike knows. They've got it set up in a way that it just it knows. But yeah, check out the night ride video. Pretty good. I'm actually very happy. I probably won't go out of my way to try to get anything else figured out. I'm okay with just this headlight on high and run it with a helmet light. I'm a really big fan of helmet lights whenever you're trying to figure out riding at night. But appreciate you guys. Subscribe. I'm gonna make a lot more content on this bike. See ya. Do you need to wipe your ass? Man, this headlight's actually pretty good. And that's high beam, so I'll turn, oh, that's a blinker. So that's low beam. Take this outside line. Wait until we go into a straight section for you guys. So you have to push and hold it for about 2 seconds to get the high beam to stay on. Otherwise, it's just kind of flashes. Other than that, they say it's 4,000 lumens, which I believe that. It looks like looks comparable to some of the Baja designs that I was running for the 24-hour races. It's pretty bright. It looks like it could stand to be turned down a little bit, but you run into the issue with trail riding, and I'm sure everyone that wants to know about the headlight probably knows this, but like that. Like if I didn't know where I was going, I mean, all the illumination of the trail just went away. But I mean, I know this track pretty well. I'm missing some of my lines, but you know, I end up coming across a line right as I get to it. So it's all right, it's good. I'm used to having a helmet light, which combined with a helmet light, this would be fine. I totally could race one of my 24 hours on this. And it's 4,000 lumens, so it's probably around oh my God, it's Bigfoot! It's probably around a 40 watt, which, I mean, 40 watts out of like the 7 kilowatt hour battery. It's so inconsequential. Like that right there, like the trail just completely disappears. Oh my God, the bike is so good. So dangerous for my bank account. So this is my wife's. Thank God she's letting me ride it. But she's loving how the YouTube's been going. Just jump this and jump down with this. She's been loving how the YouTube's been going, so gives her a lot of dopamine. Man, this EX is so much more compliant. They said they put a softer chassis on it, and I totally believe it. I totally believe they put a softer, I don't know what the hell they did. Probably just the upper trail arms of the frame. It steers so much better on the flat stuff. Try not to drop the bike right here. There's two lines. There's an outside line and an inside line. And that inside line is built up off of just softy, built up sand. So it really isn't, it isn't really anything. But no, it feels like the bike has gave up a little bit of that straight line rigidity in exchange for being able to turn on a dime. I never really understood it, but on my bike, I didn't really know, but I felt like my bike didn't want to steer in tight flat turns, and really even big flat turns at GNCC. Like, you come out of the woods and they just turn you 90 degrees. I felt like I couldn't get it to turn. I couldn't get it to hook up. It just felt tight. And I thought it was my suspension for the longest time, but man, I ride this thing and it just handles it. It's like a dream. Range seems to be a little bit better too. But overall, I've been pretty happy with it. I'm riding it in 40 horse right now. I've been riding, so my bike has a handbrake and I've been used to that. So it's taken me a second to kind of re-get acclimated to the foot brake, but seems to be going okay. Having to ride a little bit checked up because it's dark. Hopefully the GoPro can pick it up worth it down. Ooh. It's kind of dark, so I'm missing some of the ruts, like that right there. And I turned down the engine brake. When we got it, it was at 70% engine brake, which is really, really stout. I mean, at 70%, it chops down harder than a, in my opinion, a 450, which is really nice sometimes, but it's not progressive. It's you let off the throttle and it's choking down. It's choking off the speed. It's eating it up. But overall, been pretty happy. The horn is fucking ridiculous. I'll slow down so you can hear it. It is literally the phone. It's literally the phone. It must, so in the install, oops, got zoned out. In the install video, if you watch like the unpacking your new EX, they clearly mount a real horn. And there's an open plug on the back on the little connector kit that they're there for it. So I'm assuming, like in the US, it just has to be like a noisemaker. That's what I'm assuming. And maybe in the EU, UK, or something like that, you know, maybe they have to have a horn. Like maybe it has to reach a certain decibel. But I haven't checked it yet. But I'd be willing to guess that if the wiring harness has the plug for it, then you could probably just buy the regular horn on the Stark site, and a lot of their other prices are very fair. If you are wondering, so you're probably watching the screen, I know some of you are probably like, oh, how much percentage is he using? This loop is 1.5 like 1.38 miles. You can time it yourself, but I was getting more range with this than I was on the on my bike, which I have an I have an MX that's all set up for woods. We haven't figured out if, since this has tubes, which it does feel sharp because it has tubes, we don't know how much of it is, you know, that weight costs us. But it definitely seems like in the slow stuff, which I consider this slow, in the slow stuff, it definitely seems to not use as much power, or at least the little extra battery it has goes the extra distance. But I am super stoked to do some testing, actually get miles on this thing and find out. But as far as the headlight goes, the lights and everything, man, it's super cool. One thing I did forget to mention at first is the turn signals. The US ones are kind of wonky and dorky. If you plug them in, it actually overrides the existing stuff. But we'll make another time. Hope you guys have a good day. Appreciate you watching.
Hey man, you want to sell your bike?
Let me ride your bike.
Hey, you want to sell your bike, man?
Hey, yo.